This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on last year's national champions, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Hermstreet. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Football national championship at stake. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Play fake on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? There's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. And he's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
And it's a direct snap. Yeah, look, picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Looking downfield, it's Durham. Launching one to the end zone. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the defense hold up here on third and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They get nothing on second down, sets up a third and goal from the two. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
And that is just a great job by this defense on third down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. Fourth down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Second down after that previous play. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back in motion now. Dropping back, it's Durham. He finds the running back in the flat. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one of this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. A deep shot, but he paid for it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Minnesota offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Here comes a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Quick throw to his receiver. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw.
Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You can see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
Scanning the field, it's Durham. It's a quick grab. Powering through a tackle. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
Motion now from the tight end. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Durham. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And now Now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. The Golden Gophers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Breaking free at midfield. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
He lets it go. What a catch! He's down after the catch at the 12, a red zone opportunity. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back, it's Durham. Looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain, not enough for the 1st down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, try to make up this deficit. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
They'll try the left side with a toss. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to throw. It's Durham. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made over the middle. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Offense will set up on first and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He fires downfield. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On first down, it's play action. Pass is caught. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Golden Gophers are in the red zone now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Touchdown, Minnesota. And they jump on top here in the second half. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Back to pass. It's Durham. Makes a quick grab. Passes the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. And now a carry here for the fullback. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And he'll be brought down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The misfire in the pass as time in the period runs out. And it's Minnesota in front here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Durham. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
And an effort by the receiver here. Good job with the run after the catch to pick up that first down. The pass was short of the sticks, and this receiver's able to get the rest by himself. Terrific individual effort here.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Look at the big man rumbling there. That's a nice pickup after the catch, Kirk.
It's unbelievable how athletic this guy is at that size to be able to not just only catch the football, but then what he does after he's able to catch the ball. It shows you the speed and how nimble he is. Really impressed by what this young man offers this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That pass is caught. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Tulane. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
And, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by 1. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for 2, but they miss it, and now they're still down by 1. I don't like the call.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
A crucial play in this game. It's 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They keep him guessing with a run. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Golden Gophers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the single back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up to become a hero? They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking to throw here. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful 2-point conversion.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing him out. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. To throw, it's Durham. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They bring him down after a short gain there. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. With the clock running down, they're just one kneel down away from the victory. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to